Glad to have you with us for more NBA action.
What it is, YouTube, it's your boy Shout Dog coming at you with another 2K rank match. And in this one, I decided to run with the Bobcats. My opponent, he decided to run with the faggot ass Heat. And this is my first time ever run. I don't know what kind of defense he was playing right there. He had 3 players on 1. So he left Seraphim wide open and the paint was just there. So I just went on ahead and took my 2 little easy points and got back on defense. But it's my first time running with the Bobcats. And starting this game out, I tried to play sim. I tried to run plays, shoot jumpers, you know, not kill the paint. But this team, they just was not hitting jumpers. This is my first time using them. Like I said, I never ever used this team in my life, you know. So, and I'm going against the Heat. And of course, you know, you do want to win. But if you just picking the Bobcats just to pick them, just to go against the Heat, you know, most likely, if somebody know how to use that team a little bit, just have a little bit of skill with them, they can kill you. So, you know, I said I'm going to try to get my points the best way I can. This guy, he came in and he used his whole 5 starters. And if I'm not mistaken, he took out a power forward and put in Ray Allen in his spot. So I was like, I knew it was going to be cheese from here on. And he kept him in the whole game, his whole 5 starters. So I said I'm going to get it the way I can. You know, if I have to get it in the paint, if y'all gonna see a lot of dunks, a lot of layups and ones or whatever, and if y'all don't like it, I can give 2 shits, because I mean I am going against the Heat and I'm rolling with the Bobcats. But that's what it is. I'ma just have this video playing, and you know, y'all just let me know what y'all think about the game. But I really want to just talk about this topic because it is, you know, somewhat of a hot topic when you go into different forms. But I want to know what y'all think about sim ball. What is your definition of sim ball? You know, we all have our own opinions and definition of sim ball. And when you go into these forums, you know, you call yourself Sim Nation. You know, even me, you know, I say we are Sim Nation. But people that call themselves Sim Nation, they don't think what your opinions or what your definition of sim ball is. It's probably something totally different. Like I was talking to this one guy, and I saw this one guy in the forum. He said, well, I'm 100% sim. But being sim doesn't mean that you can't get your points in the paint. Like, you can score 100 points, and if 85 of those points come in the paint, it's okay just long as you set them up right. And I was like, okay, if you score 100 points and you get 85 in the paint, you don't think that's cheese? And he was like, nah, you know, long as you're not setting picks and doing the, you know, the lead passing, or you just not throwing alleys all game, long as you calling plays and you setting your player up, or you get your players in the post and they just do a better move than you and get past you in the post and score his points, then it's not cheese, you know. That's what you're supposed to do, set your players up for an easy shot. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, well, that's something totally different than what I think sim ball is. And this guy, he just swear that he's 100% sim. But, you know, I just come to realize that really your definition of sim ball is your definition, and you can't call it wrong, you can't call it right. What you think it is, you know, that's what it is. I can at least say about 70% of the sim nation, you know, when they come to the sim rules, it's pretty much the same. Like, I have my own league. We in our 2nd season now. First season was real successful, and you know, we have our guys that's in it. You know, you have other people that do run online associations. They go into their 15th, 16th season in one game, you know, and that's for, you know, people that just have 30 players, and it's only those 30 players that's going to play in that league, and you playing against those players over and over, you know. But of course we want to get to that point, but we do want to run with, you know, different players or whatever. But we in our 2nd season, and from the 1st season to now, I say about 20 of those players from the 1st season, they still came into the 2nd season because, you know, the people from the 1st, you know, some people just have other things to do. Some people say that they can't commit to an online association right now. They really just play, you know, just casual. They just can't commit to, you know, setting times, and when they can play or whatever, they have kids. You got to understand that. You got to respect it. But I say our online association is real successful because we have a lot of players that's like-minded as far as sim rules go. They think just like I do. And like I said, your definition of sim, it can't be wrong, it can't be right, it's your definition. Like, and I was trying to say that to say this, you know, that people that join my online association know that if they knew, some of them don't like the rules. That's why I put up that whenever they send me a message, they say, you know what, I saw you on YouTube, whatever, or I saw you on the the Operation Sports website and the forum saying you have a online association going on. I want to get in it, and I tell them, well, before you play one game, before you do anything, go to our website, read the rules. If you like the rules and you can run with it, then I welcome you to join. I have no problem, but make sure you read the rules first, because we have certain people that come in and they just say, this is not sim at all. I'm not playing in this league because your rules are too strict, or you don't have rules that strict enough. It's people that always think what they know what it is. Your sliders are not supposed to be this, or your free throw percentage. You're supposed to go by real player free throw percentage, not by timing of the shot. And it's different people. They have different opinions of what it is, and people will say I'm gonna quit because of that. And I have no problems with that. Like I said, everybody has their own opinion. Like, my core rules of my online association is, a lot of people don't agree with it, is you play 100% on ball D. A lot of people don't understand that. We feel like you play your own defense in this league. You don't let the computer do nothing for you. Two, of course, you only score like 50% of your points in the paint. And we don't go crazy if you score like 6 or 8, over. Just don't go overboard with it. But a lot of people don't think like that sim, like, okay, well, you can only score 50% of your points in the paint. You playing like a robot. You're trying to make sure you're checking your stats and pausing the game and trying to see what your stats is. Make sure you're not going over. But I mean, it's not. I don't feel like it's that hard, and people just look at it and say, well, your league is not sim because of that. And then I have another rule that, rest your starters for a little while. If you playing with the Knicks, if I'm playing with the Lakers, and I got all these big ass stars like Kobe, Dwight, and Powell and Nash, I'm not finna sit up there and play them for the whole game, man. And people that play with the Thunder, like I had this one guy, he played with the Thunder, or he played with the Nuggets, played with the Knicks. He say all these players are young. Kevin Durant is young. Russell Westbrook, he's young. He can play the whole game without resting. I'm like, no, you have to show your skill and bring your bench players in, because that's what they do in the real game. I don't care how young they are, they still get tired. They're not robots. They are human. They do get tired. You do have to test out your bench and, show you can play with everybody instead of your 5 starters. A lot of people don't agree with that. And, that was just the core rules. We have all our rules up on our website. A lot of people look at them. They don't agree with them. But I feel like our rules is close to sim as I think you can really get. We have probably like 10 to 12 rules that we really enforce them, man. And we're real strict with them. But like I say, it's a lot of people that just don't agree with it. So I want to know what y'all opinions on. You see, we won that game. We had to pull it off, man. We had to pull it off. It was a lot of cheese going on in it. I mean, he kept his 5 starters out. I got a lot of my points in the paint, but it is what it is. I'm playing with the Bobcats. It just feels good beating the Heat with the Bobcat. That's what I really wanted to do. But we'll see you next time. I just want to know what y'all opinions on it are. And I'm connected to a lot of sites like on Operation Sports, DLG. And hearing those guys, I'm pretty sure most of those guys are sim, but everybody has their own opinion of what they think is sim ball. And, everybody is not going to agree with your opinion of what your definition of sim ball is. And that's when I just came to the conclusion. I came to that conclusion a long ass time ago that, your way is not right, your way is not wrong, is your way. That's why 2K gave us all the option of playing, and instead of playing rank matches where it's set up this how you have to play, you tired of people playing this way, set up your own online association and play the way that you want to play. You have that option. Set your rules, set your sliders. If this is the way you want to play that way. And if you want to join it, then you join it on your own. Nobody's putting the gun to your head and tell you this is the league that you have to join. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy Shaw Dog. I'm signing out. Y'all have a good one.